What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Elissa from Coz-E Creations, and today I'm going to show you how to make a super chunky crochet blanket. Now I've seen a lot of these blankets that are knit, but I haven't really seen many that are crochet. So we're going to make one that's crochet, and I'm going to walk you through how to do it today. Alright, so first things first, you're going to need a hook, a jumbo hook. This is a T 30mm hook. It is the brand Boy, and you can get them at Joann's or Amazon. I'll leave the Amazon link down below in the description. You're gonna need some chunky yarn. This yarn is a jumbo weight 7. It is right there, jumbo weight 7 yarn. It's super thick. It's about 2/3 of an inch thick, and make sure you get the super thick jumbo yarn, because I have seen some yarn that says it's a weight 7, but it's not as thick as this. So make sure you get this super thick. This yarn is Yarn Bee Eternal Bliss from Hobby Lobby, and another good substitute would be Bernat Blanket Big from Michaels. So those are the yarns I suggest. Or Walmart also has a brand that's, or a yarn that's similar. It's the Mainstays brand, and then there's a few other brands out there as well. You're also going to need some scissors. I got my scissors here, and then you are going to need a measuring tape if you want to make it a certain length. That way you can check it and see if it's long enough, or if you want to add more or take less off or whatever. So yeah, reminder, if you need basic beginner crochet tutorials for the stitches, go back to my channel. I have a playlist that says how to crochet for beginners, and go to the first one, and that is single crochet, chain, and slip knot. And that'll teach you how to do these stitches that you're going to need for this blanket. All right, let's get started. Alright, first things first, we are going to want to do a slip knot. So we're going to wrap our yarn around, make a loop, pull it up through the loop, put it on our hook, pull it tight but not too tight, and then we have it on our hook. Okay, so then now we are going to chain 29 chains. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna take you a little bit of time just to get used to the chunky yarn and the chunky hook, but that's okay. Just keep working with it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, so we've now chained 29. Now we are going to skip the first 2 chains, and we are going to work into the back bumps. So here's the back bump of the first chain, second chain, back bump of the third chain. So we're going to work 1 single crochet into the third chain from the hook. So we're going to stick it in, yarn over, pull up a loop, and we're going to yarn over, pull through, and that's 1 single crochet. Now we're going to chain 1, skip a chain, single crochet into the next chain. If you struggle a little bit with finding the back bump of the chain, you can just go into the chain regularly. So we're going to skip 1 more chain. We chained 1 after our single crochet. We're going to skip a chain, go into the next chain, single crochet, chain 1, skip a chain, go into the next one, single crochet, chain 1, skip a chain, go into the next chain, single crochet, chain 1. So you're going to do that all the way across. You're going to single crochet, chain 1 all the way across. The reason I like to go into the back bumps is because it gives the bottom this nice uniform look. So that's why I like to go into the back bump. All right, but just continue to single crochet, chain 1, skip 1 all the way across. Chain 1. Skip a chain, single crochet, chain 1, and just continue to do that. All right, so we're coming up to our last 2 chains of our beginner chain. Chain 1 after your single crochet, and we're going to skip this chain again, go into the very last chain. Make sure you single crochet in the last chain. So we're going to chain 2 and flip our work. Now we're going to begin single crocheting. So now we're going to begin single crocheting in the first chain 1 space. So there'll be these spaces all down your row. You're going to single crochet in each chain 1 space. So single crochet in that first chain 1 space, chain 1, skip the next single crochet and go into the next chain 1 space, single crochet, chain 1, do that, and then again, single crochet, chain 1, and just repeat all the way down the row. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, all right, so now we're coming to our last single crochet of the row. You are going to make sure you place your last single crochet of the row in the original chain 2 that you had skipped at the beginning. So here's that space. You're going to single crochet into that space. So single crochet. Now you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and turn your work. So now we are going to put our first single crochet in that first chain 1 space, just like we did on row 2. So single crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the next chain 1 space, then chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, and repeat this all the way down your row. Okay, so here I had to join my yarn. I will leave a video link in the description of how I do it. I just like to do the magic knot and then just keep crocheting with it. Chain 1. All right, we're coming up on the end of our 3rd row. We're going to single crochet in that chain 1 space. Chain 1. And then now we're going to make sure that we get our single crochet in that last chain 2 space, which was the beginning chain 2 from row 2. The previous row's chain 2. Make sure you always single crochet in the previous row's chain 2 space at the last end of the row. If you do not do that, your blanket will not stay straight. Okay, then we're going to chain 2. flip, and we are going to repeat row 3 and just keep going. So every row is going to be single crochet in the chain 1 space, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, and just repeat. So just keep going and keep doing that. And we're going to keep doing that for the whole entire blanket. All right, I will see you guys here in a few rows. Okay, so the person that I'm making this blanket for wanted 2 colors, so I'm doing stripes. So I've been doing 3 rows of red and 4 rows of gray. So now I'm going to show you how I switch colors when I'm ready for the new color. So I've got coming to my last single crochet of my row, I'm going to insert my hook and pull up a loop with the gray. And then instead of yarning over and pulling through with the gray, I am going to take my red, leave a little bit of a tail, and I am going to pull through with my red, and then I'm just going to chain 2 with my red, and then I will flip it and continue crocheting. And I'm going to take these 2 ends right here, just tie them in a knot right here, and then at the end I will weave in my ends. So yeah, so just keep crocheting with your colors, and there you have it. So now we've finished 32 rows of the moss stitch, and we are pretty much done with our blanket, but now we have all these extra ends. So to finish off, I just like to do like a chain and then pull it all the way through. This was all the yarn I had left, but so you're gonna pull it in there, tighten that up, and that'll keep that from coming undone. Now I'm going to trim the trim the tail a little bit. And now we're gonna weave in our ends. So since this is really thick and I don't really have any yarn needles that will fit this, I'm just gonna weave it with my fingers. So I'm just gonna stick it through that stitch, come up here, stick it through here, and just kind of weave it through a few stitches. And do that with all your ends. If you did stripes, do that with all your stripes ends. If you didn't do stripes, just do it with all your first and last tail. But so just weave it through like that. I'm just gonna weave it through right here, and then come back through here. And just weave it in nicely to where you can't see it and where it won't come out. All right, there you go. And then just do that with all the rest of your ends, and your blanket will be done. Now we have our blanket finished. Oh, actually I realized I forgot one tail, but I'll get that here in a minute. But we have a nice big chunky blanket. It's super heavy and thick and warm, and it's gonna make such a nice blanket. Wrap it around. But yeah, we have our blanket, we're done. I hope you like this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, go ahead and hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and hit the little notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. I'll be coming out with more tutorials very soon. And yeah, I hope you guys like this. If you guys have any specific tutorial ideas you'd like to see from me, leave a comment down below. All right, thanks for watching.